So this is the challenge that I've been struggling with myself, which is that I can't see what a stable endgame looks like, both in terms of what happens inside Ukraine, in Russia, and globally. So in 3 months from now, I mean, okay, a Russia-imposed political order is not going to be a stable one in Ukraine. That's clear. Is, something short of that likely to emerge? It is possible. In other words, some negotiated settlement. But how then you deal with the Russian military presence that's already there in at least the previously occupied areas in the Donbass and in Crimea? It's just, I'm having trouble computing all of that. And then we get to the question about Russia in terms of stability. Like, these sanctions are really extraordinarily significant in terms of their impact on Russia. And it's not going to make Russia implode, but it will create significant economic dislocation, which could have political knock-on effects. And by the way, not just the sanctions, but the sort of self-sanctioning of Western companies who have divested or closed their operations and so on. And so it's hard for me to see what a stable economic situation in Russia looks like 3, 6, 9, 12 months from now. And then there's the question about the international system. Like, what do relations with Russia look like in 3 months? It's hard to picture right now, given that we're basically banning any interaction with Russians of any sort. But if that is the policy, then what happens to international institutions? What happens to, even bilateral and multilateral mechanisms that ensure stability? It's hard to compute. And that was getting back to the why I thought every effort should be made to try to make a deal before this happened, is that the consequences of this are sort of mind-boggling.
Yeah.
And hard to get your head around.